So I am Rahul Sharma from the Shastra Academy, and today we are going to start we are going to discuss the DWR-01 11th class physics motion in 1D chapter, right? So first question is, a wheel of radius 1 meter rolls forward half a revolution on a horizontal ground. The magnitude of displacement of the point of the wheel initially in contact with the ground is. So we have to calculate the displacement, and a wheel is given which is making a half revolution. Okay, so let us assume this is a wheel and this is point A, and the wheel is moving in clockwise direction. After half rotation, obviously this point A will come here. Okay, and it is given, let us assume the radius of this wheel is r, whose value is 1 meter. Here the value is given. So जब 1 मीटर से रोटेट होगा, then I can say this distance covered by the wheel will be equals to pi r, correct? This is capital R. This is center of the circle, so this is r and r, so this will become 2r. And since we have to calculate the displacement, so displacement is what? It is the distance between the initial and final point. So this is the displacement which we have to calculate, correct? So here I can see that this is right angle triangle, and by using the Pythagoras theorem I can say that displacement will be equals to under root of pi r whole square plus 2r whole square. R square can be taken as common, and when it comes out of the square root, this will become r into under root of pi square plus 4. And since we know that the value of r given as 1 meter, therefore my final answer will be under root of pi square plus 4. That is option C is correct. Right guys, I hope it is clear. Then question number 2. The displacement of a body along x-axis depends on time as it is under root of x is equals to t plus 1. ऐसी equation given है. Then the velocity of the body, 4 options are given. We have to calculate the velocity, whether it is increasing with time, decreasing with time, independent of time, or none of this. Okay, so what I can do is I will square both the sides, so x will be equals to t plus 1 whole square, and when you open the bracket this will become t square plus 2t plus 1. Now to calculate the velocity, we know that velocity is what? Differentiating displacement with respect to time. So differentiation of t square will be 2t, differentiation of 2t will be 2, and from this I can say that since velocity is directly proportional to time, so as time increases velocity will also increase. Therefore my correct option should be option A. Okay, you can note it down. Very simple question. Then the next one. The displacement time graph for two particles A and B are straight lines inclined at angles of 30 degree and 60 degree with the time axis. The ratio of velocity VA and VB is. So they are saying that this is displacement time graph is given, and two straight lines inclined at angle 60 degree and 30 degree. So this is 30 degree, this is 60 degree, right? The first one is the slope of a displacement time graph is obviously velocity, and this is velocity VB. We have to calculate the ratio. So VA divided by VB. We know that the slope of this graph will give you velocity, and the slope is calculated by using the formula tan theta. So for the first VA it will be tan 30 divided by, for VB it will be tan 60. The value of tan 30 is 1 by root 3, value of tan 60 is root 3, so this will become 1 by 3, and therefore my correct option will be option D. Right, clear? Then question number 4. A boy walks to his school at a distance of 6 km with a constant speed of 2.5 km per hour and walks back with a constant speed of 4 km per hour. His average speed for round trip expressed in kilometers per hour is. We have to calculate the average speed. Okay, So a boy walks to his school at a distance of 6 kilometers. So suppose this is his home and this is school. Distance given is 6 kilometers. He walks to school with a constant speed of 2.5 km per hour and walks back with a constant speed of 4 km per hour. ठीक है, घर से स्कूल गया 2.5 स्पीड से 2.5 किलोमीटर पर आवर से एंड रिटर्न आया 4 किलोमीटर पर आवर से. We have to calculate the average speed. Now guys, we know let us assume this as speed S1, this as speed S2. So we know the formula for average speed. The shortcut formula is 2S1 S2 divided by S1 plus S2. This we have already discussed in our class. So 2 times 2.5 into 4 divided by 2.5 plus 4. So this will become 2 into 2.5 will become 5 into 4 will be 20 divided by 6.5, that is 200 divided by 65, and if I cancel it by 5, this will become 40 times, this will become 13 times. So my correct answer should be 14 by 13 kilometer per hour. So my correct option should be option B. I hope this is clear. Simple question. You just have to remember this formula, the shortcut formula, if the distance is same, right? Then question number 5. A car travels half the distance with a constant speed. So first half of the distance with a speed of 40 km per hour and the remaining half with a speed of 60 km per hour, the average velocity. So again the distance is same. So we can apply the same formula, 2 times of v1 plus v2 divided by v1 plus v2, since the distance is same. So 2 times first speed is 40, next is 60 divided by 40 plus 60. So this will become 80 into 60, that is 480 divided by 100. So my correct answer should be 48 km per hour. That's it. 48, option C is correct. Right guys, clear? Next, question number 6. If a car covers 2/5 of the total distance with v1 speed and 3/5 the distance with a v2, then the average speed is. Now see carefully. The first distance is 2/5. Next is 3/5. That means the distance are not same. So we cannot use that shortcut formula. Since we have to calculate the average speed, we know that the formula for average speed is total distance divided by total time, right? Now total distance, suppose this is my total distance from A to B, which is x. So what question is saying is, if a car travels 2/5 of the total distance, so let us assume this is 2/5 distance of total, 2 by 5 of x, and the remaining 3/5, 3 by 5 of x. Here the speed is v1, here the speed is v2. So for total distance I can write x, total time. Now for total time, let us assume the time taken for this is t1 from A to C, and here the time is t2. We know the formula, speed is equals to distance upon time. So time will become distance upon speed. So for the first portion, that is from A to C, the distance is 2x by 5 divided by the velocity is v1, plus here it is 3x by 5 and the velocity is v2. Obviously x will get cancelled by taking the common. Okay, 5 is again common, we can take it as LCM. So this will become 1 divided by 2 by 5 1 plus 3 by 5 v2. By taking the LCM, I can write 5 v1 v2 divided by this will get cross multiplied, 2v2 plus 3v1. That's it. This should be my correct answer. That is option D is right. Clear? So question number 7. A bullet fired into a fixed target loses half of its velocity after penetrating 3 cm. How much further it will penetrate before coming to rest, assuming that it faces constant resistance to motion, right? So let us assume This is the block in which the bullet is entering, right? The initial velocity of the bullet is u at point A. After entering 3 centimeter distance, it loses half of its velocity. Okay, so for the portion A to B, if I use the formula v square equals to u square plus 2as, it is given that the final velocity is u by 2, so its square will become u square by 4 is equals to u square plus 2a, and it is 3. Correct? From here what I can say is 6a will be equals to minus 3u square by 4. Okay, that is the value of a will become this 3 into 1, 3 into 2, so a will be equals to minus u square by 8. This is the value of acceleration, that is deceleration. Negative sign, it signifies deceleration. How much further it will penetrate before coming to rest? Now from B to C, here it comes to rest, so the final velocity at this point should be 0. They are asking us how much will be this distance, how much further it will penetrate. Okay, we have to calculate the value of x. Now for the portion B to C, if I use this same formula, my final velocity is 0. Initial velocity now will become u square by 4 plus 2, value of acceleration will be u square by 8 into distance which we have to calculate. So this will become u square x by 4 is equals to u square by 4. U square by 4, u square by 4 will get cancelled, and therefore the value of x will be equals to 1 centimeter. That is option B should be correct. Clear guys? Next, question number 8. A particle has an initial velocity of, so initial velocity given in vector form, that is 3i cap plus 4j cap, and an acceleration of 0.4i cap plus 0.3j cap. Its speed after 10 seconds. After 10 seconds, we have to calculate its final speed, right? So we know the formula v is equals to u plus at, but since it is given in vector form, so I am writing it like this. So v bar will be equals to 3i plus 4j plus 0.4i plus 0.3j into time is 10. After the calculation, this will become 10 into 0.4 will be 4 plus 3, that is 7i, plus 10 into 0.3 is 3 plus 7, that is 7j, and therefore the magnitude of velocity will be equals to under root of 7 square plus 7 square, that is 7 root 2 units. So option B should be correct. Clear? Question number 9. A particle moves along a straight line OX. At time t, the distance x of the particle from O is given by, so value of x is given in form of equation as 40 plus 12t minus t cube. How long would the particle travel before coming to rest? We have to calculate the distance, how much before coming to rest. That means velocity should be equals to 0, right? So if I differentiate this equation, I will get the equation for velocity, that will be 0 plus 12 minus 3t square. Now since velocity is becoming 0, so 0 equals to 12 minus 3t square, that is 12 is equals to 3t square. 3, this is 4 times, therefore t equals to plus minus 2, but we have to only consider positive value of time, so this will be plus 2 seconds. So at 2 seconds my velocity is becoming 0. Now if I put this value of t in the given equation, this one, I will get the value of x. So x will be equals to 40 plus 24 minus 8, so x is 56 meter. So when the particle travel a distance of 56 meter, it will come to rest, right? Then the last question, a relation between time and distance is given by. So t is equals to alpha x square plus beta x, where alpha and beta are constants. The retardation is, we have to calculate the value of retardation, or you can say acceleration, anything. So what I can say, what we can do is, if I differentiate this equation with respect to x, we'll get 2 alpha x plus beta, right? And if I take the reciprocal of this, this will become velocity, and in RHS it will become 2 alpha x plus beta. Clear? Since we have to calculate the acceleration or retardation, and we know the formula, when the equation is given in terms of x, we use the formula A is equals to v into dv by dx. Correct? That means we have to further differentiate this. So this will become minus 1 upon 2 alpha x plus beta whole square into 2 alpha by chain rule. Now put the value here. Value of v is what? This is value of v. That is 1 upon 2 alpha x plus beta into value of dv by dx is this. That is minus 2 alpha divided by 2 alpha x plus beta whole square. Okay. So this will become minus 2 alpha divided by 2 alpha x plus beta whole cube. Can also be written as minus 2 alpha from this v cube. And therefore my correct answer should be, just cross check, option A should be correct. With a negative sign here means retardation. Clear guys? Thank you.